right, let's do this. What's up, everyone? My name is AJ Wrights Crypto. Thanks so much for joining me. It's Friday. It's already Friday. This week kind of flew by. Was not here for the live stream yesterday. Sometimes, guys, I get like these crazy migraines, and there's just no way. I think it's because my workload is absolutely insane, and sometimes I think my mind and body just shut down on me. It's certainly something I want to work through. Something I'm actively working on all the time, meditating, focusing, just trying to do the best I can to better myself and my vision and my audience every day. And I think sometimes it gets the best of me. So I apologize for not being here yesterday. Is what it is at this point. Let's just keep rolling. It's 11:11, make a wish, or work hard and make your own luck. I think the second option is a little bit better. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat. Brian, Kimu Mook, I always pronounce that one wrong. Eric, Mr. Mojo, Crypto Crusher, Mr. Green, Kathy, Juan, Karen, JC, SWFL, Gregory, Allen. Good to have you all here. Shout out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for being here so much. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. I think we're 15 subscribers away from 14.9, almost to 15,000. I love to see that. Love to see that. Got some videos coming for you guys here pretty soon. It took a little while to edit the footage from my interview with Gary Cardone. That is coming tomorrow, part 1. It was an hour and 15-minute film. So we cut it into 2 pieces. Why not? It's a really good interview, and my editor did a really good job on it. And sometimes it just takes time. Sometimes I can do an interview and just kind of clip it a little bit and post it with me on one side, one on the other. But we did a proper edit with him where, it's both of us. It's just him. It's just me. I'm reacting to him, but a little bit more professional. So I'm glad we went that route with that interview with Gary because, man, so much really good stuff in that interview. And definitely make sure you watch that. Also I think next week I'm going to have the VeChain price prediction finally done. Kind of reworked that script a couple times. A bunch of changing narratives coming out of the VeChain camp. Also waiting for the footage with Sunny. I did in consensus. I already had the H-Bar interview with Eric Pensini, the CEO of Swirlds Labs. That interview is out. If you missed it, make sure you check it out. Really good interview with H-Bar, about H-Bar and everything. But the interview I did with Sunny was a really good interview. And I'm still waiting on the footage for that one. So when I get the footage, I'll clip it up and put it out. So, time takes time. I wanted the footage right away. But they had filmers there. And we'll get it to you. We'll get to you on Sunday. And they didn't get it to me. So, you know how it is sometimes. So all good. That interview is a thing, though. New York Nick. He's gonna make it happen for me. Big shout out to New York Nick. Did had a pretty big phone call this morning. Very excited about it. Can't talk about it yet. I hate that. I hate it when things happen that are so crazy and I'm like, no way. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I can't tell you that. All right. But there are things coming on the horizon and I'm very, very excited. And you should be too. I mean, we are at a pretty crucial time right now. There are a few theories kind of bouncing around that this summer might be a dent. Get your dry powder ready. That's some of the theories. Some of the other theories are we're kind of going to maintain. We're still holding some big support resistance. Might go sideways for a little while, but ultimately, I think with the ETF situation, guys, I've said before, I said again, Wall Street's not playing a short game. Wall Street's playing the long game, and they're just getting a taste of the crypto money. I think we just have to be patient. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to control the situation. I think because of the ETF, there is going to be an element where some of the altcoins don't get the exposure they should. That's kind of a whole nother conversation. But I will take a deep dive into the charts today. And also today at, I'm going to say 1:15. Normally it's 1:30. But at 1:15 today, we're going to do the members only live stream. If you want to become a member of the channel, all you have to do, is you can't do it on your phone. I don't know what's up with the YouTube UI, but you can't do it on your phone. But if you're on a laptop, your desktop, your computer at home, next to like where you click the like button, you click join. It's $3 a month, nothing crazy. And that gives you access to the members only live stream. That live stream is aimed at the Telegram group that I have. And we go over some of the setups we did throughout the week, the trades we won, where we can improve, and kind of like a lesson on technical analysis. Is like very emphasis on education. I'll wear my glasses. I want you to have a piece of pen and like pad and paper, and take notes. It's not like this stream where we talk news and kind of everything. The members only streams are like take it serious, educational type stuff. That live stream is 1:15 today. I have a hard cut at 2:30 because I have a call that I cannot miss at 2:30. So there's that. Make sure you're there and make sure you become a member of the channel. I'm really, and also I know there are people in the Telegram group that are beginners, and that's good. I want the beginners to be able to ask questions. So in the second half of the members only live stream, I will have an open Q&A for probably 20-25 minutes for anybody who is learning the ropes, and I will go over anything you want to know in that time. And I do have, there's a lot of stuff that I do in the background that people don't see because it takes time to build. I don't have 100 employees. I do it all mostly by myself. I have a couple people that help me with a couple things, but nothing crazy. And in the background, I am writing a book, actually 2 books in the background. I have to stick to my name here. I have to stick to my name. But also there's the point where, once the books are finished, I have to have distribution and all of that jazz. So I am trying to work on, getting proper distribution. Like I will be upset if the books that I write don't ultimately end up on the shelves at Barnes & Noble. That I know bookstores are kind of phasing out a little bit, but that's still important to me. I'm a big nerd. I read a lot. I write a lot. And I want to, be a name in crypto authors. That's important to me. I think a lot of YouTubers don't really care about that stuff. They're just content, go viral content. I'm kind of more of a traditional guy. I really like, I don't know how people read books on tablets. I need like a physical book. I'm really into that stuff. And, I have been writing, 2 books in the background. The thing with that is that it's hard for me to have that content and not give it to you guys. And in the background, I'm also doing like an educational kind of course for beginners as well. I'm not sure the medium that will come out on. It will be like a video you watch or a series of videos that you watch. But that also takes time. So like there's certainly an element of, delayed gratification with me and with the audience with things that are coming. And that does, it's not easy to, excuse me, I got like a bug in my throat. It's not easy to have all of these things going on, especially at the time where we are in the market, so I'm really on overdrive trying to get as much out as I can in this amount of time. So, and these things will be evergreen. I think both of the books will have their place, and it's not like they're only relevant when they come out. They will be relevant for years and years and years. So making that content evergreen is not easy. Make AJ Writes Crypto great again. I'm trying. I think there is still greatness here. Hey, big shout out to Meninja Fourth. I don't know what's up with the FOURF Fourth for gifting 5 memberships. Hey, there you go. Now those 5 people have access to the members only live stream. Somebody says, JC, how many employees? All right. Well, so it kind of depends. So I have a main editor, Diamond Hands, and then I have another short editor that does shorts sometimes, who is very useful. That I need to work. I need to be doing more shorts. People want me to make a TikTok. I just kind of, I don't want to. I really don't want to be honest. I feel like if there was like a full-time person to do that with me, I would do it. I don't even do Instagram. My Instagram is like my private Instagram. Then I barely look at it. I think in Twitter, I think in crypto, if you're a small operation, you got to focus on the platforms that have the most punch. And I think in crypto, it's Twitter and YouTube. And that's what I'm focusing on. So there's that. So I have, one main editor and one editor sometimes. And then I have, people with deal flows that, help get deals for the channel, deals for the future, who kind of manage, the places I go, the places I don't go, stuff like that. And there's probably like 3 or 4 people in that picture. And then that's kind of like a shifting thing. And then the Glitter Queen, I mean, she's like my manager, basically. She is an essential part of this equation. So I would say, like, officially employees, I would say like 4, maybe 5. It depends on the week. It depends on the week. But I've also have seen, I know we're kind of like totally going on this tangent here, but I have seen what happens when you have too many employees. I did used to work at Hit Network, everybody. I did used to work at the Hit Network. And I've seen what happens when you have way too many people doing way too much shit, trying with way too many channels. I think that the downfall of that whole thing was, let's do a channel for this and a channel for that and a channel for this and a channel for that and a channel for this. Like, it's all taking away from the main pool. I don't think I'll ever have a second YouTube channel. I think it will all be a variant of, what this is. Yeah, so I'm staying focused on the main thing here. How about that not call? Ondo on top. We will certainly. All right, so not Ondo. I do have a story for both of those, actually, I believe. But yeah, man, one day at a time, everybody. I do appreciate all your support. We have about 125 people in the show already this morning. Thanks for being here, everybody. Smash the likes, subscribe to the channel. Hey, one more membership was gifted to Legbite. Legbite's been around for a while. I'm glad he got that gifted membership from Ninja. Ninja, I appreciate you. Thank you for gifting the memberships, everybody. That is amazing. All right, so let's start at the beginning here, everybody. Let's start at the beginning. Let's do a proper show. Let's get a fresh refresh here on CoinGecko, and let's get a quick overview of everything and kind of get a feel for what's going on here. So Bitcoin 66, guys. Remember, 66,000. We don't want to lose 66,000. We're still holding. Bitcoin might be weak. The monthly charts might look bad, but I'm telling you, we're still holding. Like, we could still go from here. It does not mean we're destined for 40K because of a couple. There is negative confluence, large time frame, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to play out, because you have to consider with the ETFs globally how many inflows will consistently come to Bitcoin. We are post-halving. I think there's a point where it can only get so bad considering where we are in the market. All cycles are different, but all cycles are similar at the same time. So there is that element. Ethereum under 3,500, Solana under 150, XRP 47, Toncoin at $8. I think that's a buy. Dogecoin at 14 cents. Near under $6. That is a buy. That is definitely a buy. Like, how is that not one? I would like to see more of a near community. What kills me is like the H Barbarians, the Algo fam, the V fam, the like Cardano, XRP. Those projects all have like vocal communities, where near doesn't have one like they do, and they really should. They really should, because they're a top 20 project. And someone in the chat one day said the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers. Oh, man, that made me laugh. Whoever said that, you know who you are. And that should be a community, but they're not running with it like they should be. And these are the kind of things, these are the conversations we have, because from the inside of crypto, I know which projects are pushing, which projects are hiring, which projects are like spending active marketing money. Chainlink, for instance, big giant push coming out of the Chainlink camp. But then you see other projects that aren't marketing like they should be. And that matters a lot to me, because this is what happens. I had a conversation with someone yesterday about this. Sometimes when you think of a project, the best projects in crypto, you know what you connect to the project? The leader of the project. Ethereum, Vitalik. Cardano, Charles Hoskinson. XRP, Brad Garlinghouse. Like, there are, Sylvia McCallie, Algorand, Lehman Baird, HBAR. Satoshi for even. Yeah, you know what I mean? You always connect the leader of the project to the project itself. And I mean, does anybody off top know the name of the people at Near? Off top, does anybody know the name of the people at ICP? You see my point? Off top, does anybody know the people at Aptos or Render? You know, like most people don't know, like they know the other projects, and that is a very important thing. And this is what happens: is that some projects, they come out hungry, they come out with all these promises, they come out, we're going to do this thing, and then the founders become disgusting rich, filthy rich. And then it becomes about not being hungry, building this community, making this crypto change the world. It becomes about protecting what we've made. I don't want to lose this money I've made. And then the narrative completely shifts. I mean, JC has done his homework, Dominic Williams. All right, but you get my point. All right. And the fact he said, I believe after kind of says it all. All right. Not against you, just in general, there's no doubt that Charles is with Cardano. You get my point? So there is this element of leadership, and I have a feel for which projects are hungry, that are pushing, and the projects where the people became disgusting rich and they're protecting. I am not going to say that out loud, but I know, and those are the projects I avoid. All right. So there is an element of that, guys, and you can't pretend there's not. H-bar under 9 cents. That's a buy. Man, Immutable X, I still think that could be a winner. I'm not going to lie. Down 22 in the week. Dog Whiff. Hey, if 316 is a magnet, it's at 237. Maybe Dog Whiff will turn around. The graph under a quarter. What a steal. V-Chain under 3 cents. That one's kind of all over the place. Notcoin, craziness going on with Notcoin. Got a couple stories on that. Phantom at 64, buy. Arweave at 30, less than 30, buy. Jasmine under 4 cents, buy. Brett, I'm still unsure if Brett is here to stay or if it's a flash in the pan, but it has been doing very well despite it coming down a little bit. Algorand at 15 is still above local low, which is good. I would like to see it above 16, but it has not lost structure, which matters. Quan at 82. So you kind of see where we're at. We're kind of, before we came up in December, we were there, and then we had our Christmas pump. After the Christmas pump, when we came down, that's where we are now. And then we came up and back down again. So we've had and that has really been the story. So let's take a quick look at the gainers and the losers here. If this bad boy decides to load for me here. Gainers, losers. I will look at the Jasmine chart in a minute, like bite. I got you. All right. Top 100 today. I don't have time to go down to 300. All right, Notcoin. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Up 18% in 24 hours. I gotta check something really quick. 1 second. With Res. Oh my God. I did. I thought I did too. Yeah, I did. Holy shit, guys. 1 second. I got to do something. This is big. Nice, AJ. Nice. Dude, I just understand. It just makes sense to me. Hold on. I kind of got my computer is freezing on me a little bit this second, but I'm trying to do something. Bop. Come on. Load up. While I'm taking the second to do something on my computer, guys, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. do the things. You know what they are. I appreciate you. I am doing a thing over here. Oh, wrong chart. Wrong chart. Which one was it? Is this one? That one. Okay. Almost done. All right. There we go. Yesterday, not coin at the top of the list here today is currently at 2 cents. Telegram group last night. This thing went way further than my scalp target. But I had an alarm go off at 0175, and look at the bullish divergence. Do you see how see this yellow line here, how it's coming down? It's coming down, and then we have anchor wave, trigger wave, trigger wave, trigger wave, and you see how they progressively get smaller? That's what you're looking for on Market Cypher. Sometimes you can get a bullish divergence with one big swoop and one little swoop, bullish div. But when it goes and they get smaller progressively, that's a signal for me. Big time, that is a signal. And it crossed this level. At 17.5. I had that alarm go off, and I said, hey guys, like the point of control for the visible range volume profile is 2.83% above where we are. Certainly look for a scalp. And this is why right here I don't give exact targets for trades. Why is that? I don't give exact targets for trades. And here's the chart actually now. Because of this. Because sometimes the trades just run. They run, and I want my audience to be able to make those gains. Okay, so what would I do? Okay, to be fair, this trade last night, I was in and out probably by right around here. Okay, I did get out of the trade. Yeah, I think I made like $800 or something, and then I went to bed. You know what I mean? I wasn't like even really thinking about it. Rookie mistake on my part. I should have just moved up my stop loss like I usually do and went to sleep. But I was just like, hey, that's good. To be fair, I just bought, a $5,000 camera for this set, for the shoots in Barcelona, all the things. And I'm just trying to pay for the camera. But I got in this trade when that alarm went off. I showed the Telegram group. And guys, to be fair, this not coin chart, it was at like 17.5. This is the photo when I posted it. And it went, so that 17.5 alarm went off. All right. And this alarm went off from top to bottom. We're talking a 23% trade in 10 hours. If you got in the trade off the alarm, you're up 16% right now. All right. And the reason I don't give exact targets, well, couple things. You see these, how with the levels that I use, like these conditional range levels. So you could use the volume profile as a target. You could use this level, the next from the other support resistance. You could use that as a target if you want a hard target. But the reason I don't give exact one is because when I trade, I move my stop loss up as I go. All right. And most of my trades get out because, like in this situation, if I put my stop loss here and then it came up, stopped me out and went, that happens. But if I put my stop loss there from, where did I draw that line? Right here? From the break of 17.5, I mean, hell, you still made 4%. 10x leverage, 40%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And guys, you're not, and the truth is, guys, I don't want you to think top to bottom, 23%, currently 16%. You are not going to get the whole move unless you play it perfect. In a 16% move, if you get 7%, you did great. You did amazing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people always feel like they want to maximize everything. That's a rookie move. The rookie move is winning no matter what. And winning no matter what, in my mind, is okay, I get in here off this alarm break, and I move my stop loss up as I go. And when it goes, and then if it goes, I can either decide, okay, I'm either going to move my stop loss again or get out, or I'm just going to leave my stop loss where it is, because I'm either going to say, if I put it there, I'm either going to make 15%, worst case scenario, I make 15%, or I'm going to wake up and it's going to keep going further than that. So the moving your stop loss as you go, so your stop loss is in big profits, that strategy is better than, hold on, before I do this, that strategy is better than saying, okay, not coin long, bullish divergence, support resistance break with the volume profile above the price action with an EMA cross. I mean, that is Confluence 101. EMA cross, volume profile above price action, bullish divergence, change of direction, and breaking support resistance. When you go through the checklist of Confluence, this one checks just about every damn box. And so say I said, okay, long at 17.5, target 18.9. Why would I do that to my audience? Because if you, okay, and you set a limit order there and you made 7.6%, yeah, that would have been correct, but you could have kept going. You could have kept going, which is why my strategy is move your stop loss up as you're in profits. And even if you set your stop loss here and it comes up and comes down and you get stopped out here, so what? You still made 15%. That is more important than cutting everyone short. And that's why I do it the way I do it. Shout out to the Telegram group. I made a little bit on this trade. Like I said, a little bit less than $1,000, but this one could have kept going. I did not play it perfect, and no one plays every trade perfect. But the point here is that I posted how many setups in the Telegram group last night? 1, 2, 3. Well, that one was the same chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I posted 10 charts of 8 projects. I mean, guys, it was there. That's sick. I'm very proud of that call. Very proud of that call. And I hope you guys nailed that trade. And if you're setting these alarms, you will nail these trades. All right. And I even said in the Telegram group, hey, this alarm just went off. This alarm just went off. I don't always do that. I don't always tell you when the alarm went off, because I want you to have the alarm set. Say you weren't paying attention to the group, but you looked at this setup and set the alarms. Your alarm could have went off at 18.9. You would be up top bottom 14%, currently 7.3%. Dude, like, I'm trying, guys. And we've been, I don't know how else to help people. I don't know how else to say this is the way to do it. This is what I'm doing. Set this alarm. React to the market. These are things I say so many times over and over and over again, and it's working over and over and over again. And if you want to get in on the action, if you want to get these trades like this one just last night, I posted this at 9:30, 10 o'clock last night. It went up 20%, 23% top to bottom. Send me an email, ajoffergroup@gmail.com. Take this bull run by the horns. Don't take no for an answer. If you are not making the most of your opportunity in crypto, I can help you. I have been helping a lot of people. I am very proud of the people in the group, and I'm especially proud of the people in the group who actually listen to what I'm saying and set the alarms and go above and beyond. What I'm doing is I'm showing you what I'm looking at. It's not a college class. There's not a curriculum. Every day, I show you what I am looking at. This is a trade. I think this could work. Hey, look at this. Do you see this confluence here? Look at this. This could work. What about that? This, I'm a little bit worried about that one, but you could, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm doing. And it's been working very well. And the people that are consistently winning in that group are the people who are not just setting the alarms. They're also going beyond what I'm doing to get their own understanding of crypto. Everyone's a little different. There's not a one size fits all answer to trading crypto. All right. But what I want to do is show you what I'm doing so you can get comfortable. You can develop what it is, your own strategy. All right. And it's really all confluence, guys, because if some traders go off of overheated bounces, all right, some traders are breakout traders. Some traders trade EMA crosses on a certain time frame. Some traders go off EMA ribbons. Some traders go off volume profiles. All right. There's 100 ways to skin a cat. I'm looking for general confluence amongst a basket of indicators. And when that confluence lines up and when it breaks through support resistance with volume above and we're above the 50 EMA, I'm okay to pull the trigger. That's a general overview of how I trade. And this example, this not coin example that just happened last night, I have a lot of stories I want to get to. I have a lot more charts I want to get to. This show is probably going to go over a little bit. But I am going to say that that trade is a perfect example of how my group works, and money to be made, everybody. And I'm very proud of everyone who's really taken it by the horns here. I got a bunch of super chats that came in. Let me catch up on this. Tristan Gage, $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Tristan. Thank you, man. Hey, AJ, I did my first trade on WIF yesterday, made 25% on a long. I'm just curious on why I traded with 100 on a 10x long and still only made $25. Okay, so, well, fees. Did you market order out? Did you click market just to get out? Did you limit order out? I would say you probably did a market order and it scooped from the bottom. That's probable. And there is an element there that on every, it's not just Phemex, guys. Phemex actually has better fees than most leverage platforms. But nevertheless, there is an element of you have to pay to play, just like you have to pay a gas fee to buy crypto, to get crypto off. You have to pay to play. That's the point. All right. And I would be curious to look if you got a market order out. That's probably what happened. Guys, do not market order in or out unless the market is absolutely tanking and you have no other choice. All right. I limit in and I limit out. All right. Because then you're calculated on what to do. All right. Ellie sent an email. $2. Just sent an email. LFG. I want to learn. Appreciate you, Ellie. Thank you so much. Can't wait to have you in the group. You are awesome. I got a $5 super chat from Tristan Gage. Someone just answered in the chat. Hey, no. All right. Well, Tristan, I didn't waste my time. When someone asked me a question, I'm going to answer it. It's all right. Nell Santiago, $5 super chat. I appreciate you, Nels. Hey, AJ, several influencers are saying that the market cap is not important in determining where a project's price can go. Is this true? I don't know who's saying that, but that's not true. All right. And I would be interested to hear their argument, Nels, but the market cap is actually a part of the physical equation on what a price can do. The price of a coin, it's very simple to determine the two factors that equate to the price of a coin. And it's the market cap is the numerator divided by the circulating supply. Okay. So in the equation of price, market cap is 50% of it. All right. And so, and the market cap is the main thing that drives. Is there an argument about how market caps are calculated and the multiplier effect? That's another conversation. But at the end of the day, regardless of how they, add up the numbers, the number of the market cap is the number of the market cap. And that number can be multiplied so many times to equal a price going 5x or 7x or 10x or what have you. So when XRP is sitting on a 26 or 27 billion dollar market cap, okay, and $1 billion comes into the market cap, it's not going to move the price that much. It's going to move the price 1 divided by 26. That much percent. That's not much of a move, right? But then you have a project like Algorand that has about a $1 billion market cap, and $1 billion comes into that market cap. Algorand doubles in price. So yes, mathematically speaking, the market cap has everything to do with determining where a price can go. Because you have to think about, how much money can come into this project and what's it at now. And because what it is at now determines how much it can multiply. This is why I'm kind of in the school of thinking, I don't know if Bitcoin's going to 5x. I don't know if Ethereum's going to 5x. You know how much money it takes for Ethereum to 5x compared to what it would take for Hedera to 5x or Jasmine to 5x? Two completely different ballparks, dude. Completely different ballparks. So I would have to push back based off of market cap divided by circulating supply equals price. That's a very simple equation. I don't even care about that argument. Someone says, I hope Algorand $5 to $8. Man, I hope so, man. I really do hope so. I'd be happy if it went to $1.70, man. I'd be so excited. We're about to dump, folks. Hey, shout out to the Flopping Groper. Howdy, brother. GM to the Flopping Groper. That is Crypto Face's brother. Big shout out to the homie. What a real dude. We hung out in Miami. We had like an hour-long conversation, immediate heart-to-heart conversation. Just one of those people you meet in life and you're just like, that is a real dude. That guy's going to be successful. Shout out to Flopping Groper, man. Make sure you guys go give Market Cypher a follow. And guys, big shout out to the sponsors of the channel. I am about to get into everything else. I feel like we have been kind of catching up with the chat, had a lot of questions, a lot of super chats, kind of tangents, and this is all relevant stuff. But I am going to rapid fire, go through a handful of stories and go through a handful of charts. And I'm going to save a bunch of charts during the show because the members only show is, like I said, completely educational, aimed at the Telegram group. And that show is going to start at 1:15 today. Normally it's 1:30. Today it's 1:15 because I have a hard cut at 2:30 because I have a call I cannot miss. All right. Big shout out to the sponsors of this channel that make this channel possible, that keep this channel above water. There are more coming. I cannot wait to tell you. It's pretty cool. All right. Phemex exchange. Amazing. I've traded on Phemex before I even landed the deal. It's a very easy place to trade. I'm very, very grateful for them. Shout out to them. If you want to sign up for Phemex, click the link down below in the description. There's also this like airdrop thing going on Phemex. Let me pull the tweet here really fast. Let me head over to my Twitter here. It's from a little while ago, but I know it's still open. Blah, 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 blah. I know I did the tweet for them just the other day. There it is, right. Oh, no, that's the Telegram group right here. And it's so funny to me that when I do these types of tweets that no one cares. But hey, I try to tell you. The same thing happened when I tweeted about Brett, and then it 4X'd in like the next day. Yeah, but shout out to Phemex. Shout out to BAZED. The Sunday stream is still on, Corey. We will be on the Sunday stream. I never know which time I'm going to do it. I need to get a hard time. But the thing is that especially with my coming travel schedule, that it's a little bit when I can do it on Sunday. And my travel schedule is something I will address before we end the show. But the Sunday stream will be on. I'm going to aim for 3 o'clock. And of course, big shout out to Market Cypher. If you want, guys, it is an essential tool to be successful trading crypto. Like I said in my tweet yesterday, crypto is misunderstood. Crypto is not a gamble. Crypto is not, this lucky thing. Crypto, you need to think of crypto like a job. You need to think of crypto and respect it for the industry it is. And just like going to any job, you need tools. If I'm going to build a house, I don't know how I do it without a hammer. I don't know how I do it without supplies and drills and tools. All right. If you want to build a house in crypto, you need tools. Market Cypher is my tool. Market Cypher. I bought a lifetime subscription for $1,500 before they even sponsored my channel 3+ years ago. And it paid for itself in 1 week. In 1 week, it paid for itself. I had 7 or 8 trades back to back. Paid for itself. You need the tool for the job. Market Cipher is the tool for the job. Big shout out to Flop and Groper. Big shout out to Crypto Face. But with the Phemex thing, so they're doing this thing. You guys know the Pulse chat, right? That we do at Phemex, and I post some of my setups from. I post some of my setups from the Telegram group in there. If I post like 8 setups from the group, I'll post 1 or 2 charts in Pulse. All right. And they're doing this thing with the mystery boxes. All right. So, and it's an airdrop opportunity. I'm only saying this because you guys can make money from it. All right. So they're putting up a total of 200 mystery boxes with 500 Pulse points rewarded every new registrant. Get involved. I will copy and paste this tweet. It's a little bit older of a tweet, but I still wanted to talk about it because, I mean, this is an opportunity. So, so basically all you're going to do is you're going to click that link in the tweet and you're going to connect your Telegram to Pulse, or go to Pulse and click on the mystery box next to my name before you enter the group. And I need 200 people to help me unlock the box. And once we get to that number of people, I unlock the box and then everyone wins rewards. I don't know what the rewards are. I have no idea, but I am excited to open the box, but I need your help. So guys, make sure if you want to get on an airdrop, click the link I just put in the chat, connect, do the things, and let's open that box and let's see what we get. I actually don't know, but I think it's a cool thing. And anytime you can have an airdrop, even if you only win a couple $100 or whatever it is, I mean, it's still an airdrop. So there you go. Big shout out to Flop and Groper, man. Appreciate you. All right. So let's rip through these stories. XRP gets flipped by Toncoin. That's crazy. And this is also, yeah, I do read the YouTube chat. I just not every single thing. XRP gets flipped by Toncoin. And what does this mean? What does this mean? All right. So, okay. Well, guys, I'm not here, Casey. I'm not here, flying the XRP flag, like go buy it. I'm actually having a conversation about, Toncoin is passing XRP. And what does that represent? That represents that the projects that have built momentum, that have the attention, that have the tide shifting in their direction, they're going to continue to push through the projects that are getting left behind, the projects that are not growing, that are not evolving. Toncoin, you can't ignore it. And that's why Notcoin has been such a pick on my radar, because that's like their baby, right? And I'm always going to go for the one with the smaller market cap because it's more volatile. All right. So, I mean, Toncoin flipped XRP. That's the story. That's the headline. That's all there is to it. It's not like I'm here telling people to buy XRP. I'm telling you, hey, Toncoin's moving. All right. Whales move millions into Ondo and Jasmine. That's the story. Keeping tabs on what the whales are doing. And whales are loading up in Ondo and loading up in Jasmine. 2 charts I'm going to hit. Maybe not during this show, but during the members only live stream, I will definitely be looking at those charts. They're on my list. And I've been accumulating both of these coins as well. I saw this yesterday and I about lost it. Lil Pump tattoos Solana on his forehead. Wow. What a boss. Look at it. That is hilarious. Hopefully it stops crashing, because then he might want to grow bangs. I'm kidding. I actually like Solana, and that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. And I will say, guys, I will say it. If H-bar, I told somebody on Twitter that if H-bar goes to $3, I will get an H-bar tattoo. But if H-bar goes to $20, I will get H-bar, like white wrapper H-bar down the side of my face. If H-bar go to $10, because I will be so rich it won't matter. Oh man, that's hilarious. But shout out to Little Pump, man. Shout out to Little Pump, holding it down. I love to see it. That's pretty funny. Andrew Tate. Now let me get rid of some of these old tabs here. I'm going to run through these stories, and then I will reconvene with the chat and the charts. Insiders sell daddy meme coin as Andrew Tate promises a $1 billion market cap. Andrew Tate burns 400 million daddy meme coins, reducing supply and sparkling crypto community reactions despite the burn. Daddy liquidity is 2.5 million. Insiders sold 15.4 million coins for. That's some alarms going off. And this is why I don't like alarms on this TradingView account, because it beeps during the show. What just happened? That's the one alarm I didn't want to see. Oh, okay. That was like an alarm of an alarm. That wasn't the alarm. Yeah, but yeah, so obviously there's some shenanigans going on with daddy here. Obviously because mother Iggy Azalea, Andrew Tate has daddy. And that makes sense. That makes sense. And he's burning coins. Of course there's going to be, the insider buying, flipping, selling. There's going to be some craziness on this chart. He currently has 14.4 million daddy left, worth 2.8 million. His total profit is 5.6 million. That doesn't surprise me either. I mean, no, people, they want to make money. I understand, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that thing continue. I'm not gonna lie, I like Andrew Tate a lot more than there are some things he said that I'm just like, man, chill, calm down, bro, like chill. But overall, I do like Andrew Tate. What I like what he represents in terms of, like, he wants men to be men, and I like that. And I say that with complete respect to women, and I'm not even going down that street. But I am obviously going to keep an eye on Daddy Coin. I mean, why not? Because when celebrities get into crypto, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. And for my daily flex of the day, looking at Andrew Tate's Twitter here, follows you. He follows 836 people. He has 9.4 million followers. He follows AJ Writes Crypto. Hey guys, be a top G and follow AJ Writes Crypto on Twitter. Andrew Tate does. Just saying. Pretty crazy. All right. Big shout out. I mean, I wish Daddy Coin all the luck in the world. I really do. All right. So Donald Trump wants the U.S. to rule the Bitcoin mining industry. That is great news. Donald Trump is smart enough to realize this crypto thing's happening. Do you know why it's happening? Because it's going to happen regardless of what America does or doesn't do. This is a baby of an industry that is growing horns every day. And this thing's punk rock. This thing is moving. Crypto's going to happen regardless of what America does or doesn't do. And if we push it offshores, that's what is going to make everyone else money. Competitively speaking, what the Biden administration has done is a joke. What Gary Gensler has done is a joke. We need crypto. We need it. It is a tool. Okay. And of course, Donald Trump wants the United States to rule the Bitcoin mining industry. Of course he does. Good. Guys, this election, I'm not getting political today. This election is massive. I am one issue voting, and I will be voting for crypto. That's all I'm going to say. Shout out to the Don. I listened to some of that Impulsive episode. He did go on Logan Paul, and it was a good interview. I love that they're doing stuff like that. Circling back to Solana, got some people saying that $1,000 this cycle is an easy target for Solana. An easy target for Solana. I don't know what you guys think. Let me just maybe we'll put a little poll in the chat. Let me go to plus sign. Start a poll. Will SOL get to 1K this run? Question mark. Start poll. I want to know what you guys think. I put a poll in the chat. Will Solana get to 1,000 this bull run? Yes or no? I'm going to vote for yes. I voted for yes. Just saying. I think it's very possible. And this is what you have to realize about Solana, guys. I realized this about Solana very early on. I did a space with the Altcoin Daily brothers. Like Action was there, Tina was there from Squid Grow. Shout out to Squid Grow, by the way. I love them. And Gareth Soloway. And this is when Solana went on that run and went past 100, went from 30 to 100 and kept going. And everyone was basically like, guys, the RSI is overheated. This thing has to turn around. There's no way it's going to keep going. Don't chase the chart. It's just going to get me today. I got alarms going off like crazy over here. It's the same thing from Bitcoin. But don't chase, blah, blah, blah. And for the most of the time, guys, that's sound advice. Most of the time, that's sound advice. But that time they were wrong. And they were wrong because they were talking about Solana. And this is my take with Solana. When it comes to logic, throw it out the window. Defenestrate the logic. Okay? And because regardless of it pauses sometimes, regardless of any implication with the SBF and whatever happened with that, regardless of all that, Solana is the VC darling. The venture capitalists love Solana. It's going to continue to be institutionally attractive. So at a retail level, we could be trying to use logic, and it doesn't matter because the people with the really deep pockets like Solana. And especially, guys, think about the anticipation of the Bitcoin ETF. Think about that Ethereum run up, the anticipation of the Ethereum ETF. Solana is likely to get one. I think $1,000 is in the cards for Solana. And guys, I should have pulled this story earlier. A lot of really good news today. A lot of really, really good news today. Here we go. Toncoin not only flips XRP, but flips Ethereum in daily active addresses. You guys got to realize how important Toncoin is in this bull run. I mean, we're talking about a coin that's attached to Telegram. You know how many people use Telegram? It's actually pretty crazy. It's hard to sleep on this project. And if you missed the initial run up with Toncoin, first of all, it has come down. It's not at a bad place to buy it, in my opinion. I'll take a look at the chart before we get off the show here. But I like Notcoin because Notcoin is like the branch of Toncoin, and it's backed by Toncoin. And I knew right away that was a winner. That was one of my best calls on this channel, on this Telegram group. And I had a massive Notcoin call yesterday in the Telegram group. If you're late to the channel, I'll show that off one more time before we leave the show today. But man, I don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. That's all I'm going to say. What do we got here? Oh yeah, here we go. Another good story. Notcoin posts 10% gain as Toncoin daily active match Ethereum again, and that's the same point. And because guys, when last bull run, for instance, right? Last bull run, there was a lot of narrative when it comes down to Avalanche. All right, and I was really kind of into leverage trading like Trader Joe or Benkey, like the QI was the coin. There was a handful of Avalanche coins that had a lot of liquidity on KuCoin at the time when I traded back on KuCoin. And anytime Avalanche was going up or down and Avalanche was volatile, I used Avalanche as the measuring stick. And I would go to the smaller coins in that community. That's what I'm doing with Toncoin and Notcoin. I'm not really actively trading Ton, but I'm watching Ton to trade Notcoin. They are tethered in a sense. So guys, I'm telling you, keep an eye on both of these projects. I'm not going to get into this one, but Cardano is poised to hand over $681 million. 681 million and from the treasury to the community. And guys, that is, the gist of the Voltaire era. The Voltaire era is Cardano giving Cardano to the Cardano community. That's what it's about. That is what they're doing. And hey, looks like they're doing it. I think it's awesome. Shout out to Charles. I would like to see a little bit more activity in the Cardano chart, but guys, Cardano is at a point where, it's a very large project. It takes a lot for Cardano to really move. You have to look at it at face value. We're talking what? Cardano, $14.6 billion market cap. $14.6 billion. It basically takes $15 billion. That's a lot of money for Cardano to get to 82 cents. It is that simple. It is that simple. So, it is easy to get frustrated with Cardano, but I think as a long-term pick, I wouldn't want to be caught without it. I really wouldn't. I'll check out this last story here. There's a lot of really good news today, and I did kind of want to use today as a time to catch up on all the stories that we missed. My volume was messing up there. My computer's a little freezy on me. I'm sorry. All right. Are meme coins the new cornerstone of crypto? 5 billion firm CEO thinks so. Basically, what's the story here? Mike Novogratz, that these tokens are becoming an essential part of the cryptocurrency landscape. Wow, that's interesting when Mike Novogratz took that stance on meme coins. Meme coins, whether you're a fan or not, have become a cornerstone of the crypto community in today's market. They're one of the most powerful narratives out there. At Galaxy Edge, we estimate that meme coins are on permissionless blockchains have an aggregate market cap of more than $60 billion. And that's true. That's true. Meme coins are the gateway to crypto. They really are. And I do kind of find it funny where, people are like, oh, they don't serve any purpose. They're a waste of time, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and I'm just like, well, at least they're bringing people to the community. You know how many of my friends got in their crypto because of Shiba Inu? What's wrong with that? As long as we get them in the door, it's the gateway. I'm all for it. Sign me up. Hey man, I'm glad that you bought Solana at $9. That's amazing. Someone in the chat was saying that that was a crazy buy, and it was. To be fair, dude, Ben did have my ear on Solana, and there was a point where we both thought that Solana was on its way out the door. That was gnarly. The fact that Solana was at $8, 600 some days ago or 500 some days ago, that's wild, dude. You know what I mean? I was worried. I was concerned. Luckily, I sold a lot of my Solana. Actually, I sold all of my Solana from the 2021 bull run well into profits. So that wasn't a dent, but when it was at $8, I thought that it was going to collapse, because at the time you have to understand the nature of what was happening in 2022. There were projects that went off the face of the earth. There were exchanges closing down. There were, VC firms closing their doors. There was, an element of things could go away. And with Solana and the pauses and their integration with FTX and SBF and all that, there was just a lot of negative. I totally understand where I was coming from, but I also wish that I was like, it's $8. Why don't I just buy a couple thousand? Why don't I throw 20K at it, see what happens? That should have been my mindset, but I thought would survive, and I didn't think Solana would, and I was wrong. And when I'm wrong, I own it. I was wrong, and that's okay, And I didn't even have my own channel at that time. That was just kind of me thinking. It's not like I had ever actively tweeted or made videos. Cardano's going to crash. Cardano's dead. Solana's dead. I never said that. But inside, I thought it was doomed. And, I'm glad it didn't, man. I'm glad it didn't. Shout out to you. Good job. He said he's running nodes on Solana. As long as meme coin exists in the Solana demand, it will raise even more. Exactly. The meme coins are doing a lot for the ecosystem. That's true. All right, so we have over 236 people in the house right now. Guys, you guys rock. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications. I am going to head out here relatively soon, but I want to talk about something important because there's a lot more people here now than there were before. At 1:15 today, so in a little more than an hour, I'm going to do my members only live stream. All right. And the members only live stream is aimed directly at my Telegram group. It's a private group. It's a paid group. You can't search for it. You send me an email. You go through the checklist. You get into the group. But the members only live stream is here on YouTube. You can become a member of the AJ Writes Crypto channel for $3 a month. Nothing crazy. And we do once a week members only live stream where everything is aimed at the Telegram group. We do lessons. We go over the positions. We go over new positions, the alarms you're going to set, how you react to the market. And at the end of the show, we do a Q&A segment. And if you just started tuning into the show or you missed the beginning of the show, I do want to show you that last night, I posted a handful of positions in the group last night, and this was one of them on Notcoin. All right. And Notcoin is the talk of the town right now. Right here at 17.5, this alarm went off on my phone. All right. We had anchor wave, trigger wave, trigger wave, trigger wave. So the price, see this yellow line, price coming down, oscillators going up. And you see when it's like bam, boom, boom, and they get smaller as they go, that's the bullish divergence you're looking for. That is like textbook bullish divergence. And look at the confluence as well. The visible range volume profile at the time was 3%, basically above the price action. The price action closed not just above the 50 EMA, but also closed above the 200 EMA. So we had confluence coming from a lot of different angles here. This alarm went off. I made about $800 on this trade, but I should not have got out of the trade and went to bed. I should have moved my stop loss up and I should have stayed in it. All right. And look at what happened. Here is where we went long. And it's having its a mind of its own right now. But here is where we went long. All right. And this thing, let me pull this down a little bit. We went long from here, top to bottom, 22% in 10 hours. And you'd still be up 11%, despite the fact that it's coming back now. These are the types of trades that we nail all the time in the Telegram group. I will teach you how to set these alarms. I will teach you how to react to the market, how to search for confluence, and when to not pull the trigger if an alarm goes off, and what to look for when an alarm goes off. It's not about guessing. It's not about, oh, I think this might happen. No, it's about reacting. And that is what I'm going to teach you how to do. If you're in the Telegram group already, salute to you. Keep setting the alarms. Keep putting in the work. You will be successful. For the people who are on the fence, even if you don't want to join the Telegram group, at least check out the members only live stream here in about an hour, because I'm going to go deep underground with some of these charts. I don't even really have time to get into charts. I'm going to look at Bitcoin and then I'm going to leave after this. But I do want to get this message out because it's very important that I want you guys to be at the members only live stream if you're on the fence about joining the Telegram group. Because if you watch the members only live stream, you will want to join the Telegram group. We are winning trades every day. We are winning trades every single day. And this one was just a really big one I put up last night, good for 24%. And in the event where you get a 24% move, I don't expect you to get the whole 24%. You'd be really good trade is 7-8%. Half of that is a great trade, especially with leverage. So I just wanted to shit that out there. Certainly, guys, join the Telegram group. Send me an email, ajalphagroup@gmail.com. Don't miss out on this bull run. I'm telling you. All right, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin, and then I'm going to peace out here because I have another stream in an hour. Okay. Well, I saw something happen in the chat. Caffeinated Crypto joins the Grogger gang. Join. Boom. Okay, this is happening. Okay. Bitcoin just lost 66. Damn it, dude. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That just happened. Okay. Oh, man. That sucks. Okay, well, it's happening. At least there's some bullish div. I am looking at 2 hour. Where's the volume? Where's the volume? Where's the volume? I mean, a lot of my, wanting to be bullish, continue bullish, kind of remains on Bitcoin holding 66. Because I hope this is the point where it turns around, to be honest. There are more levels, but like it holding that level in particular was very important, because if you consider, let me get rid of some of the chart graffiti here. If you consider some of the, all right, so we came up, right? And now, since we have come up, let me get rid of this one more line here and I'm done. Okay. since we ripped up, this level here is like the final level. All right. This is 56K. All right. And then this part is really, if you kind of cut this range in half, that was a bad line, but if you kind of cut this range in half, here's like the lower end of this range, and here's the higher end of this range. And 66,000 is kind of the difference between getting to 70 and continuing, or, you know, retesting lows again. All right. So we got to have the conversation. Oh, let me put that line back. You know, now what? Losing 66. Now what? I hope that we can reclaim it and go. That's what I hope. But we do have to be aware of other, you know, ranges, and I will get into that in the members only live stream for sure. Certainly this level is the big one, 56.6. We don't want to lose that. This one here, big one, basically 60,000, you know, touch there. And then there's a few little ones kind of in here, like 64, 62, you know, there's obviously a lot of support resistance hanging around, but losing, guys, it's a bummer. Losing 66 is not what we wanted. This has been a sharp start to the day here. Bitcoin down 2% in 3 hours, and kind of flicking through a handful of my other charts here. I am really trying to hope that Bitcoin, wow. Yeah, we are getting smashed right now, fam. We are getting smashed right now. Let's hope that we can find a way to hold where we are. That's all we can do. Like at this point, this is why we have alarms set. I haven't had anything go off on my phone. I had one go off like towards the beginning of the show, but I ignored it. But you know, we can pivot from here. I generally don't trade during the show, but sometimes I should. But this is why we set these alarms, guys, because you have your long-term bags, you have your HODL bags, okay? And what happens with those happens with those. With my long-term bags, sometimes I'll play the jump in, jump out game. Generally, you can get a lot of trouble doing that. If you're not a very experienced trader, I would suggest to just hold your long-term bags, hold them. But we have our short-term bags to counter trade the losses. And that is the point of leverage trading in these events. So guys, I am going to peace out right now. There's still over 200 people here, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. It is still early in the summer. We have a long way to go. Don't lose hope. The market's trying to convince you that you're wrong. The market's trying to talk you out of a good situation. Stick to your guns. We'll be back here in about an hour for the members only live stream. Make sure to become a member of the channel. My name's AJ Writes Crypto. Get rich or get wrecked. If I don't see you, have a great rest of your weekend. Peace.